What if I told you that most elderly people are missing out on life's biggest secret? In fact, 99% of them have no idea that these ancient Buddhist teachings could transform their daily experience. You might think it's too late to change, but the truth is, it's never too late. These 7 powerful insights can help you find peace, joy, and purpose, even in your 70s, 80s, and beyond. Stay with me, because what you're about to learn could be the key to living fully, no matter your age. Welcome to today's video, where we'll uncover 7 little-known Buddhist secrets that can completely change how you experience life in your later years. Aging comes with challenges, there's no denying that. But what if there was a way to navigate those challenges with more grace, peace, and even joy? Whether you're approaching your golden years or already in them, these timeless teachings can help you live with a deeper sense of purpose and contentment. You don't need to be a Buddhist to benefit from these insights. All you need is an open mind, and together we'll explore how these 7 secrets can make your later years some of the most fulfilling ones yet. Aging is a natural part of life, but that doesn't make it easy. As we grow older, we often face new challenges. Physical limitations, loss of loved ones, or the feeling that life is somehow passing us by. Many elderly people wonder, how do I make the most of the time I have left? How do I find peace when there's so much uncertainty? These are universal questions, and they're exactly why the wisdom of Buddhism is more relevant than ever. What makes Buddhist teaching so special? At its core, Buddhism is about understanding the mind and finding freedom from suffering. And when you think about it, isn't that what most of us are searching for, especially as we age? Whether it's peace of mind, happiness, or a sense of purpose, Buddhism offers practical tools to navigate the complexities of life. The truth is, we often carry around unnecessary burdens, regrets about the past, worries about the future, or attachments to things that no longer serve us. As we get older, these burdens can weigh even heavier. That's why it's so important to understand how Buddhist principles can help us lighten the load and live more fully. If the first secret is mindfulness, which is the key to enjoying every moment. Mindfulness is one of the most transformative practices in Buddhism, and it's especially valuable as we grow older. But what exactly is mindfulness? At its core, it's about being fully present in the moment, aware of your surroundings, your body, and your thoughts, without judgment or distraction. Instead of worrying about what happened in the past or what might happen in the future, mindfulness encourages us to focus on right now. For the elderly, mindfulness is crucial because it helps calm a mind that might be full of worries or regrets. Aging often brings new challenges, health issues, changing family dynamics, or feelings of isolation. These challenges can lead to a constant loop of negative thinking. However, mindfulness offers a way out. By anchoring ourselves to the present, we can stop this mental spiraling and find peace in simple moments. Studies have shown that mindfulness reduces anxiety, improves mood, and even enhances physical health, making it a vital tool for those in their later years. Let's consider some real-life examples. Imagine starting your morning with a simple mindfulness exercise. Instead of jumping out of bed and rushing through your routine, take a few moments to focus on your breath. Feel the weight of your body on the bed. Notice the coolness of the air, and be present in the quiet stillness. This small act of mindfulness can set the tone for a calmer, more peaceful day. Or think about something as simple as eating. Many of us eat meals distracted, watching TV, talking on the phone, or thinking about our to-do list. Mindfulness suggests doing the opposite. The next time you eat, try focusing fully on the experience. Notice the texture of the food, the flavors, the movement of your jaw as you chew. By paying attention to these small details, you become fully engaged in the moment and enjoy the meal more deeply. Mindfulness isn't about changing your whole lifestyle. It's about finding peace in small, everyday moments. Whether you're sitting in a garden, washing dishes, or spending time with family, mindfulness encourages you to focus on what's happening right now. The more you practice it, the easier it becomes to stay present. And that presence is what brings a sense of peace and contentment into your life. The second secret is to embrace impermanence, which means find freedom in change. In Buddhism, impermanence, or anicca, is a fundamental truth. It teaches us that everything in life is constantly changing. Our bodies, our relationships, even the world around us. Nothing stays the same forever. This might sound unsettling at first, but in Buddhist philosophy, it's a source of deep wisdom. Impermanence isn't something to fear. Instead, it's something we can learn to accept and even embrace. It's a reminder that life is fluid, and trying to hold on to things that are bound to change is what causes suffering. Recognizing this truth helps us live more peacefully without clinging to the illusion of permanence. As we age, the concept of impermanence becomes more real and personal. Our bodies change, sometimes in ways we don't expect or want. We might face emotional changes, such as shifts in relationships or losses of loved ones. External circumstances like retirement or moving homes can feel overwhelming. However, the more we resist these changes, the more we suffer. By accepting that everything is temporary, both the good and the bad, we free ourselves from unnecessary frustration and anxiety. Imagine the relief that comes from no longer trying to control everything. When you stop fighting the inevitable changes of life, you open yourself up to experiencing each moment fully, without fear or regret. This acceptance leads to a sense of inner peace because you're no longer at odds with life's natural flow. Let's consider a simple, relatable example. Take an elderly man named John, who recently experienced some physical limitations due to aging. For a long time, John fought against his body's changes, growing frustrated every time he could no longer do something he once enjoyed, like long hikes or playing sports. But after learning about impermanence through Buddhist teachings, he began to shift his perspective. Instead of lamenting what he could no longer do, he started to appreciate the things he could still enjoy, like gentle walks or time spent with family. By embracing these changes rather than fighting them, John found more peace and joy in his daily life. The third secret is the power of compassion. Compassion is at the heart of Buddhist teachings and one of the most powerful tools for finding happiness, especially in later years. Compassion, or karuna, is more than just feeling sympathy for others. It's an active desire to help alleviate suffering. As we age, life often shifts from achieving personal goals to reflecting on how we can positively impact others. This is where compassion plays a crucial role. It encourages us to connect deeply with others, shifting our focus from our own challenges to how we can bring joy or relief to those around us. For elderly people, compassion not only strengthens relationships, but also brings a sense of purpose. Studies show that acts of kindness increase our own feelings of happiness and fulfillment. By helping others, we're also helping ourselves find meaning, reducing feelings of loneliness, and nurturing our emotional well-being. You might wonder, how can I practice compassion when my mobility or resources are limited? The beauty of compassion is that it doesn't require grand gestures. A small act of kindness can go a long way. Calling a friend to check in, offering a listening ear to someone going through a hard time, or even volunteering at a community centre if you're able. All of these are acts of compassion. Even if you're confined to your home, there are countless ways to spread kindness. Writing a letter, sending an uplifting message, or simply offering words of encouragement can bring joy to someone else's life. These simple acts are a reminder that we're all interconnected, and the compassion we give to others has a way of coming back to us. Consider the story of Margaret, a retired school teacher in her 70s. She often felt lonely after retiring and struggled with the isolation that came with it. One day, she began tutoring neighbourhood children in reading, offering her time and experience to help them succeed in school. Though her physical energy wasn't what it once was, Margaret discovered that the joy of helping these children brought her a deep sense of fulfillment. Her loneliness faded as she formed new relationships, and the children in turn were grateful for her kindness and attention. Margaret's story shows that compassion isn't just about the act itself, it's about the connection it creates. By giving, we receive something priceless, a sense of purpose and joy. The fourth secret is meditation. Meditation is often seen as a spiritual practice, but it's also one of the most practical tools for finding inner calm, especially as we age. Life in later years can bring a host of new challenges, physical limitations, changing social roles, and sometimes a sense of uncertainty about the future. Meditation offers a way to quiet the mind and cultivate a deep sense of peace, no matter what's happening around you. It allows you to slow down, reflect, and focus on the present moment, which can be incredibly grounding during periods of change. For older adults, meditation is particularly beneficial because it helps manage stress, reduces anxiety, and even improves cognitive function. Studies have shown that regular meditation can increase focus and mental clarity, which is especially important as we age. But meditation isn't just about clearing your mind, it's about embracing the present moment with kindness and curiosity. This mental shift can help ease the emotional burdens that often come with aging, like regrets about the past or worries about the future. You don't need hours of silence or a special setting to meditate. In fact, you can start small. Just a few minutes a day can make a big difference. Find a comfortable spot where you can sit or lie down. Close your eyes, take a few deep breaths, and focus on the sensation of your breath moving in and out of your body. When your mind inevitably wanders, gently bring your attention back to your breath without judgment. Another simple technique is a body scan meditation. Starting from your toes, slowly bring your awareness to each part of your body, noticing any sensations or tension. This practice can be especially helpful for those dealing with physical discomfort, as it promotes relaxation and body awareness. If you prefer guided meditation, there are plenty of free apps and videos available that can walk you through different techniques. The key is consistency. Even just 5 or 10 minutes a day can help you cultivate inner calm and reduce mental chatter. Take the story of Alice, a woman in her 80s who had always struggled with anxiety, particularly about her health. After being introduced to meditation, she started with just 5 minutes a day. At first, she found it difficult. Her mind would race and she'd get frustrated. But as she continued practicing, Alice noticed that the moments of stillness started to expand. Over time, she found herself feeling less anxious and more at peace with whatever was happening in her life. Meditation didn't change her circumstances, but it transformed how she responded to them. Alice's story shows that meditation is not about escaping reality. It's about learning to be present with whatever arises. Through regular practice, we can create a sanctuary of calm within ourselves, no matter what storms we may face. The fifth secret is gratitude. As we age, it's easy to focus on what we've lost, whether it's physical abilities, loved ones, or even opportunities we once had. But gratitude offers a powerful way to shift that focus. Instead of dwelling on the things that are no longer present, practicing gratitude helps us notice and appreciate what's still here. Gratitude isn't about ignoring the hardships of aging, but about finding joy in the things that remain constant. The love of family, the warmth of a sunny day, or even the simple pleasure of a good cup of tea. Gratitude is central to Buddhist teachings because it encourages a mindset of appreciation rather than scarcity. By focusing on what you have, rather than what you lack, you open the door to contentment. This shift in perspective is crucial for cultivating inner peace, especially as we navigate the changes that come with growing older. Studies show that people who practice gratitude regularly report feeling happier, more satisfied with life, and even experience better physical health. One of the simplest ways to practice gratitude is by keeping a gratitude journal. Each day, write down 3 things you're grateful for, no matter how small. It could be something as simple as the sound of birds outside your window or a kind word from a friend. Another method is to take a moment in the morning or before bed to silently reflect on the things that brought you joy that day. Gratitude can also be practiced in conversations. Make it a habit to express your appreciation to the people around you, whether it's a loved one or a neighbour. These small acts of recognition not only uplift others, but also reinforce your own sense of abundance. The 6th secret is letting go of attachments, which involves finding true freedom. In Buddhist philosophy, attachment is seen as one of the primary causes of suffering. Attachment refers to our tendency to cling to things, people or experiences, expecting them to bring us lasting happiness. However, as life constantly changes, these attachments often lead to disappointment, frustration, or sadness. This becomes especially relevant as we grow older and face the inevitable changes that come with aging. Our bodies change, our roles in society shift, and we may have to let go of cherished routines or possessions. For older adults, attachments can manifest in many ways: holding on to the past, possessions, or even the desire for things to remain as they were. This attachment creates a sense of loss and suffering when the reality of life moves on, leaving behind what was once familiar. The more we cling to what is temporary, the harder it becomes to find peace. Letting go of attachments doesn't mean we stop caring or become indifferent. Instead, it means we stop being ruled by the need to hold on to things that are bound to change. When we release our tight grip on these attachments, we open ourselves up to a more peaceful, simpler way of living. This doesn't mean abandoning relationships or possessions. It means recognizing their impermanence and finding freedom in appreciating them without dependence. By simplifying our lives, whether that's through decluttering our homes, releasing old grudges, or letting go of the idea that we need to be the person we once were, we can experience a newfound sense of lightness. Simplicity brings freedom because we're no longer weighed down by the need to control or cling to things that are constantly changing. Consider the story of Susan, a widow in her 70s who struggled with the idea of downsizing her home after her husband passed away. Her house, filled with decades of memories, felt like an extension of herself. But as she began to simplify her space and let go of possessions she no longer needed, she discovered a new sense of freedom. By focusing on the present and the experiences that truly brought her joy, like spending time with her grandchildren, Susan found peace in living with less. The last one is, it's never too late to begin again, which involves living fully at any age. One of the most liberating teachings in Buddhism is the idea that every moment is an opportunity to begin again. No matter what has happened in the past, whether it's years of regrets, mistakes, or missed opportunities, Buddhism reminds us that the present moment is always available for a fresh start. This belief is especially empowering for older adults who may feel like their best years are behind them, or that it's too late to start something new. The idea that it's never too late to begin again offers a sense of hope and possibility, regardless of age. Whether it's learning a new skill, cultivating new relationships, or deepening a spiritual practice, there's always room for growth and renewal. Aging doesn't have to be about winding down. It can be about embracing new experiences and opportunities with an open heart and mind. Consider what beginning again might look like in practice. Perhaps it's learning to play a musical instrument you've always been curious about, starting a hobby like gardening, or even going back to school to study a topic that interests you. It could also mean forming new social connections or exploring a mindfulness practice for the first time. These new beginnings don't have to be grand or dramatic. Small, everyday acts of renewal, like adopting a healthier routine or taking up a new form of exercise, can bring a sense of vitality to life. Aging doesn't limit your ability to embrace new opportunities. In fact, it can provide the wisdom and patience needed to approach new beginnings with grace and curiosity. The key is to let go of the mindset that you're too old to change or start over. Let's look at the story of Peter, a retired engineer who, after decades of working in a highly structured field, found himself unsure of what to do with his newfound free time. At 72, he decided to pursue an interest he had always had, but never acted on: painting. Peter started taking art classes at a local community centre and found that this new creative outlet gave him a sense of purpose and joy he hadn't experienced in years. Not only did Peter develop a new skill, but he also built new friendships with fellow artists, proving that it's never too late to begin again. Peter's story is a powerful reminder that life doesn't have to slow down with age. New beginnings are always possible, and they can bring excitement, purpose and fulfillment, no matter when they occur. The Buddhist secrets we've explored today are more than just abstract ideas. They are practical, life-changing tools that can bring peace and happiness to your later years. Imagine what it would feel like to wake up each day with a sense of purpose, calm and joy, no matter your age. These teachings have the power to transform your life, helping you let go of worries and embrace the beauty of each moment. In this video, we've uncovered 7 powerful secrets from Buddhist teachings that can transform how you live your later years. These principles, mindfulness, embracing impermanence, practicing compassion, meditation, gratitude, letting go of attachments, and realizing that it's never too late to begin again, offer a path to peace, purpose, and joy at any age. Whether you're navigating the physical, emotional, or external challenges of aging, these insights provide practical ways to live fully and contentedly. It's never too late to shift your mindset, create meaningful connections, and find freedom in life's simplest moments. Each of these Buddhist teachings reminds us that no matter where we are on life's journey, there is always an opportunity to start anew and live with more clarity and intention. If these teachings resonated with you, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. Don't forget to share this with someone who could use a little inspiration to live fully in their later years. And remember, you have the power to begin again, right here, right now. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.